On an ordinary day in August of 2022, we asked our patrons why they love their library, and we got some extraordinary answers.
Hi, my name's Dax Castiglione, and today we will be showing you why the Jaffrey Public Library is the best place in town.
Two things I love about the library are the staff, who are amazing, and that it is a safe and fantastic place for my kids to go, to grow, to learn, and to be part of a community.
Some things that I love about the library is that everybody here is just like so nice, and the library is a safe place for people who maybe don't have that.
I love how much my kids feel at home at the library, how they ask me to come and they're interested in reading and learning because they're welcomed here.
How much books there are. I love movies because it's where most of the books that I read come from. Because there's so many books and fun things to do. I love that I can pick every book I want. Mostly the books in the lab, and I also love the kind librarian.
I like the book clubs.
We love that the library has a lot more things than just books. There's programs for the kids, all sorts of extra stuff that you don't normally think of in a library. I think this is one of the best libraries I've ever been to, so we love it here.
I love being able to come and see my friends, and the activities here are amazing.
I get to play chess upstairs.
I like to read books and play at the library.
What I love about the Jaffrey Public Library are the programs that they have for all ages and the wonderful staff.
You're giving many opportunities to try new things.
How you can just hang out with your friends here and just read books with their friends, and how you can play games for free and not buy them online. It's just the best thing ever.
It has a lot of books that you can learn stuff from. I love learning new things.
How you get like so many opportunities to do like such cool things.
I love all the fun activities that they have here and how there's always something that I can do.
So my favorite part about the library is their programs. I love to read, and there's many cool activities, and I get to learn. Because they're manic wow.
Everything? Yes. Okay. Do you like playing with the animals?
What?
The bunny!
One of my favorite things at the library is Rabbit, because she's fun to play with.
I love that my kids have grown up here. They started coming when they were toddlers or younger, so they've come to story times, after school programs, their first book clubs. Now they are in middle school and high school, and they are still here, maybe even more.
The library has grown up with my children. It's always been our home away from home. We love it here.
They've done the summer programs, the winter programs, so I can't really say enough for how much this has offered them growing up in Jaffrey.
As a person working at a small community farm, having the Farm Fresh checkout at Jaffrey Public Library has been a game changer for us. We're able to partner with the library through Farm Fresh checkout as well as the food literacy program to expand the community's knowledge and use of fresh organic produce.
The library is pretty much our favorite place.
This year I learned how to make natural jewelry and about the color theory.
This year I learned what a giant water bug is.
One really cool thing I learned at the library is doing the DIY volcanoes.
That you can use science to make jewelry. I learned about water bugs and what's in pond water.
At the library, I've learned about eco-jewelry, art, and a bunch of history during the school year.
How to drive a robot. I learned that the barn owl, or any owl, it is a raptor.
I have learned so much about at the library. Like things about birds, plants, under a microscope, space, and so much more.
The library has been wonderful at offering up different online resources, and I've learned how to search for different types of books.
To speak a little bit of Spanish from a book.
Well, this year, me and my sister did an app called Mango, and I learned a lot about different languages.
The thing I learned about the library is how to read, and that books are fun, and the polite manners that everybody has.
This year I learned that our librarians are very creative and care a lot about our community.
I have learned about all of the wonderful community support. Our family had a bit of a trauma this year, and the librarians and the staff and everyone really reached out and took care of us in a really lovely way. And since they know we love the library, they helped our children heal in a wonderful and beautiful way.
I was blown away by how much they care. I really appreciate that.